Hey, Ron Hooker, it's Paul Cundifer, and Tim and John, who's been working on your boat since it came in, and continuously. So just want to do a video update. By the way, we already talked about the fact that the bottom is all prepped until we get to this portion. All the white stuff's done, the repairs are made, so on and so forth. So next, we're laying the inner layer of Philippine mahogany. This is the layer that you'll see from the inside of the boat. And so this is the first layer that's going down, and you'll notice that we put wax paper in here so that we don't end up gluing the inner layer to any structural members that have to come out, that are the structural members, of course, that are just used for forming the shape of the bottom. So that's all wax papered. These guys are going on. We've almost got the inner layer completely on. You'll also notice that John stepped with a router. He stepped, I don't know if you can, yeah, there you go. He stepped back in the hull for each layer. So let me show you what I mean by that. So here's our first layer that's gone down. Our second layer goes in this direction. Okay, and then it will lay in. And be flush right here where my fingers are. All right, then the next layer goes down, and again we're flush right here where my thumb is. Next layer goes down, and we repeat the process to kind of make it's a lap joint, but it's basically scarfing it in and not having all of the stresses of the new bottom, of the new section of bottom, that you'd have if we just cut this straight off. So this took a couple of days just to route this, put the guides on and route this and get it down. You can see the little bits of green glue, so we know those are indicators that we were between layers. Not only that, but the grain direction. So the next step is, once this is all applied, which will be by the end of the day today.
Can you grab that, John?
Then we lay the next layer on, and we'll start in the middle. And when this gets epoxied down, it brings all of these flush, and so that makes your inner surface flush. And then up by Tim's right hand will be a strap, will be anchored up there, and the strap will come right down across this band and be anchored here, and then we'll put shims under the strap in strategic places to push all of these and make them all flush and push them against the battens. We also, of course, we're plastic stapling. The plastic stapler that we were recommended to us turned out to be the staple size, and the staplers were an issue. Those have been sent back to Oregon, and we have, as of 5 minutes ago, the new stapler and staples have been delivered by UPS this morning. They were overnighted from Oregon yesterday, and so we'll be able to start applying the inner layers. The only other thing I tell you, we're happy to see you next week. I know you're on your way to Tavares. We look forward to you stopping by and looking at the progress. We figured that it would take 2 bags of money to get to this bottom closed, and we already have spent those 2 bags of money, so we're not quite closed. But if everything goes according to Hoyle, that was the guy that created the rules for meetings. If everything goes according to Hoyle, we might have this closed when you come, or nearly closed when you come to visit, which means that you probably ought to bring another bag of money with you so that we can continue to work on this while you're in Tavares. So look forward to seeing you, just to show you the progress, not only to show you the progress, not only for the bag of money, but more so that we can show you the progress we're quite proud of on this boat. So hope to see you very soon, Ron. Take care.